Do you remember when a phone call was just a phone call? You ran to the kitchen, picked up a heavy plastic receiver, and talked to a neighbor. There were no hidden algorithms, no invisible hackers, and certainly no cybercriminals trying to steal your hard-earned savings from thousands of miles away. Back in the mid-1990s, when the internet was brand new, the very first digital scammers emerged. They didn't call themselves hackers yet. They called themselves freaks. Believe it or not, these early tricksters discovered that a tiny toy whistle found inside boxes of Cap'n Crunch cereal emitted an exact 2600 hertz tone. When blown directly into a telephone receiver, that toy whistle tricked the analog phone system into thinking a high-level operator was on the line, allowing them to make free calls anywhere in the world. That was called phishing, spelled with a PUH. And while it started with a plastic toy, today, the phishing lines have become completely invisible. Right now, as your smartphone sits on your coffee table or rests quietly in your pocket, it might look perfectly peaceful. But underneath that calm glass screen, sophisticated scammers use digital hooks to spy on your texts, track your location, and peek into your bank accounts. Don't worry. Today, we are going to look at 3 invisible, physical signs that your phone has been hooked. And I'm going to give you an incredibly easy 5-second fix to kick them out for good. Let's start with the first, most common physical sign, what I like to call the warm handshake. Imagine waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Your house is cool, the air conditioning is humming, and your phone has been sitting untouched on your nightstand for 4 hours. You pick it up to check the time, and you notice something strange. The back of the phone feels warm to the touch, almost like a cup of coffee that's been sitting out for 10 minutes. Think of your smartphone exactly like your family car. If your car is parked in the garage with the ignition turned off, the engine block should be cold. If you walk into the garage at midnight and find the hood boiling hot and the engine humming, you know someone has been taking it for a joyride without your permission. When a smartphone feels hot, even though you haven't touched it in an hour, it means the microchip inside is working overtime. It's processing data, running heavy software, and likely transmitting your information across the web. Scammers install hidden programs called malware or spyware. These programs don't show up as icons on your home screen. They hide deep in the basement of your phone's operating system. They are constantly recording your keystrokes, capturing your usernames, or using your camera in the background. All of this secret work makes the phone sweat. Now, to be completely fair, it is perfectly normal for your phone to get slightly warm when it is actively plugged into the wall charging, or if you are using it to play a high-definition video game. It's also normal if it's been sitting face-up on a picnic table under the direct, scorching July sun. That's just weather. But if your phone is indoors, out of the sun, unplugged, and completely idle, yet it still feels warm, that is a massive red flag. Here is your first quick win to handle this right now. If your phone feels hot, don't just throw it in the drawer and ignore it. Take your phone right now. Press and hold the physical power button on the side of the device until the power off slider appears on the screen. Slide it to turn the phone completely off. Leave it completely dark and dead for exactly 2 full minutes. Think of this like erasing a messy chalkboard. Turning the power completely off forces every single hidden program, malicious script, and scammer link to instantly drop dead. Turn it back on. If the phone stays cool after the reboot, you've successfully broken the scammer's live connection. Our second invisible sign is what I call the evaporating fuel tank. This is all about your battery life. We all know that as smartphones age over 2, 3, or 4 years, the battery naturally degrades a little bit. That's normal wear and tear. You might notice you have to charge it a little earlier in the evening than you used to. But what is not normal is a sudden, catastrophic plunge in your battery life over the course of a single week. If you charge your phone fully to 100% overnight, take it off the charger at 8 a.m., and by lunchtime, without even making a single phone call, your battery is screaming at 15%. You have a serious leak in your digital fuel tank. Imagine buying a brand new garden hose. You hook it up to the spigot, but when you turn the water on, only a tiny trickle comes out of the nozzle because there are 20 hidden punctures along the length of the hose hidden under the grass. That is exactly what spyware does. Because the scammers are constantly recording your screen, bundling up your data files, and secretly uploading them to overseas servers, your phone is working at maximum capacity 24 hours a day. Fortunately, your phone keeps a meticulous, uneditable receipt of exactly where every drop of electricity goes. Let's look at that receipt right now for your second quick win. If you use an Apple iPhone, tap on your Settings icon. Scroll down a bit and tap on the section that says Battery. Scroll down. You will see a beautiful, simple list of every single app on your phone, ordered from the biggest power hog to the smallest. You should see familiar names like Facebook, Messages, or Safari using a few percentages. But if you see a weird app with no name, a blank gray icon, or a generic-looking name like System Update Service using 30% or 40% of your battery, that is your parasite. Tap on that unfamiliar app immediately and press Delete or Uninstall to cut off its fuel supply forever. Our third and final sign is the most chilling, but it is the easiest to catch if you know what to listen for. I call it the ghost in the machine. Have you ever heard your phone click, hiss, or make a tiny static pop sound when you aren't even using it? Or perhaps you're sitting in a completely quiet room reading a book, and suddenly, your phone screen lights up out of nowhere, displaying no new text messages, no emails, and no missed calls. It just lights up and then goes dark again. In the old days of espionage, spies had to physically wire a microphone into a landline phone wall jack to listen to a conversation. Today, a scammer can do it with a single line of bad code. When a phone makes clicking sounds during a regular voice call, or lights up its screen randomly while sitting on a desk, it often means a remote connection is being established to activate your microphone or take a silent screenshot of your device. Another massive clue under this category is your home Wi-Fi or cellular data bill. If your monthly internet usage suddenly doubles or triples, but your personal daily habits haven't changed at all, your phone is throwing a secret party behind your back. Let's implement quick win number 3 to put an absolute lock on your privacy. Modern smartphones have built-in physical warning lights that scammers absolutely cannot hide. Look at the very top right corner of your phone screen right now, right next to your battery percentage bar. Sometimes you will see a tiny, bright green dot or a bright orange dot appear there. That dot is a hardwired physical safety light. A green dot means an app is actively using your camera right this second. An orange dot means an app is actively recording your microphone. If you are simply looking at your home screen and you see that green or orange dot, swipe your finger down from the top right corner of the screen. The phone will display text at the very top telling you exactly which app is using your microphone. If it says an app you don't trust, you can go straight to your settings and revoke its permissions immediately. Protecting yourself from modern digital scammers doesn't require a master's degree in computer science. It just requires you to trust your physical senses. If your phone feels too warm, give it a 2-minute nap by shutting it down. If your battery drains like water, check your battery usage receipt. And if you see those little privacy dots, swipe down to see who is listening. If you found this advice helpful, honest, and easy to understand, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with a friend or neighbor today. Let's keep our community safe together. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.